when we are ready to tell our stories, you know, because we'll bring these things out. We have it all. Like a whole lot of their fiction is based off our own mythology and stuff. African mythology and African culture, spirituality. Majority of their characters are based around our own stuff. So,
all right. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is ClubZella, and I'm here with my man Seyi. I've forgotten your other name, no vex.
Leave it at Seyi.
You know it as Seyi. And I think today's topic is African culture and its influence in entertainment.
I would believe so.
Yeah, I think you're an actor, right?
I think so.
You think so? How do you think that you're an actor?
I mean, since it's a matter of priority, are the things that have to be thought about today now. So
if I'm just lying to some people about pretending something, that means I'm an actor.
I haven't to see some people believe that they are something that they are not already.
Okay, now. So that means if I...
somebody identified as a cat somewhere in Europe. Yeah. Oh, did you know? Oh, yeah. How many... You seen that?
No, I've not seen that one. I've seen that somebody pretend a dog is a wife.
Like, identifies as...
a cat. Like...
Really all animals today. See, we get them. Oh.
Somebody that married themselves.
Yeah. Oh.
They cheated on herself.
I mean, so see, yeah.
So all right. So what's what was the first movie you remember? Seeing Nigeria-based? Anyone, to be honest.
I don't know if it is maybe.
Okay, what's your most memorable film? The one that you know that you can just stay in memory.
I think it's Yemi, My Lover.
Yeah.
Yemi, My Lover. I mean, was that the title of the film?
What happened to them? What happened?
I was like a love movie. There was one love sequence where they're singing, dancing around about. That was then the first part of this movie that they showed me said, "Oh my God, which." See, this is the problem about me. Names of movies just start vanishing from my head when I'm supposed to remember it.
I mean,
but Jide Ekene was the actor of the reboots that they did. Ramsey Noah was in the movie too.
Was it a Netflix movie?
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
If it's on Netflix, I don't think I will watch it. But I'm not saying that. First of all, the only memorable Nigeria movies I remember is this thing. I can't pop up. I'm talking about
Isakaba is another one.
Isakaba and Sonny Daburi.
Igondo.
Wait, which one is Igondo?
So we have some epic movies too now.
So like
epic. So.
Wait, okay. Which one is Igondo again? You said epic.
Yes, we had epic movies now.
I mean, I knew that we had ones where we had better graphics like October 1st.
Yeah, okay, that was a historical movie.
But it was nice.
Yeah, of course, because it was our history or our supposed history, give or take how
we see it.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, I mean, it's something that related to us. That's why it looked cool. Our own stories are very cool.
Okay, so the way Africans now have come far from the entertainment industry, do you believe that as future progress, like how we are now, movies that we can see our own versions of Avengers? Just okay. The way I'm saying, like right now, you just remember all of Nigeria's films, movie, and all that. So even the ones that had all those epic vibes now.
Yeah.
But the way you feel like the way you feel Africa or Nigeria. In fact, Africa as a general.
Yeah.
The way you see the films that are being made, the culture. Do you feel like it will be able to see our own sort of Avengers, our own animation like the Avatar?
We're done it now. We don't want to tell the stories now. We're still trying to make movies for other people, not for ourselves now.
Example.
When we are ready to tell our stories, you know, because we'll bring these things out. We have it all. Like a whole lot of their fiction is based off our own mythology and stuff. African mythology and African culture, spirituality. Majority of their characters are based around our own stuff. So,
all right. So now let's go back to the topic I mentioned, like October 1 right now. Now we know our history regarding that. We know that like as per.
Do we know our history?
No, I don't really have the time for that.
Okay.
What's the word called again? The word when you're always thinking about the possibility of a scenario, is exaggerating, but it can be true at the same time.
Probability.
No problem. Conspiracy. Yeah.
So what are you saying, that our history is conspirators?
No, of course not. Maybe not. So depend on who views it.
So that means last, our life is a movie now. I mean, you know, everything now. You have to wait, maybe shall comment.
Nah, I'm not ready for that kind of take.
I mean, now what's in the system for Bible now? You wait for final trumpet, papa.
But you are right about one thing about knowing our history, because in the sense where we are not even aware of some like things regarding our history, even things that happened way back, even before the colonial times or even pre-colonial times. But the way the movies now are being adapted, like Netflix now. A lot of Nigerian movies are there. Not even Nigerians, I say South Africans and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the way they tell the story, the way influence entertainment is right now, do you see that it can evolve more, faster than how it has been so far?
I believe it can. There's always room for improvement in and for the entertainment industry. It's creativity, right? Spontaneity on the spot. An ingenious plan can just drop and then something new is birthed. Okay. But now you just to be wary of gatekeepers and people that just believe that they can't see past their own nostril. Like, it's only what they think is the furthest. That's what they believe everybody else should be. The farthest you get. There's so much we can do, or we ought to be doing.
All right. So now that's based on Africa. Now let's go to beyond Africa. You know that entertainment, like as time grew, you don't usually see a lot of Africans inside foreign movies or foreign films, or they talk about it. But have you ever noticed how African influence have been seen in other movies, or any even whether it's even music, to be honest?
It always makes the movie sell so much more now.
I mean, mine was Black Panther. Mine was Black Panther.
I don't know about, but when you see when you were seeing Nigeria Day One film and he portrayed a Nigerian, you go and check that part of the movie out now.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you ever watched this movie? This series called Ted Lasso.
I'm not sure.
It's a football show.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
No, this is in 3.
But standard now, when there's a Nigerian, the Nigerian always stands out. Only if they just want to rubbish the guy and they script him out. But if it's a Nigerian, are you kidding me? What? Standard now. See, we have a kind of cult following in Nigeria to start with. If we know that one of our own is on something that big, we would garner support for the person one way or the other. And take note, there's so many of us outside in the real world that you can't even imagine. People have been migrating from Africa for like how many years now? And we still have the numbers here in Africa that can still make these people see that we have something that they want.
Yeah.
And we are embedded out there too.
All right. So back to our side right now. So what's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre of what?
Like let's say you wanted to act a movie, let's say you had a chance to choose one. Let's say you wanted to like choose a kind of movie you want to play. Aside from romance.
Of course I don't want to be in a romance. I would like to be in an action film.
The James Bond kind?
I mean, why not? I'd like to play a proper villain in an action movie.
Well, what was the most inspiring villain you know that you can mention?
Blofeld.
No.
Why is it Blofeld? Blofeld.
I mean, no. No.
Okay.
I don't see you as that kind of villain.
Dr. Doom.
Wait, where's Blofeld from? What?
No, James Bond.
That's why I say I don't see. See anything that has to do with. Look. You know,
he was diabolical.
Did you know Kingsman Secret Service?
Yes.
No, Samuel Jackson played as a villain in that. No. Wait. Now you're saying that you want to be Blofeld. No. You want to be anybody. You can be, you can be like Samuel Jackson.
Well, actually, I have my own villainous character. But there's no point in me.
The whole point of
yes, director. Okay, director. We are moving on. But yes, I would like to be a villain in a movie. No, not even like.
Okay, so what will be your evil plan?
My evil plan.
Okay.
I'll take over the world now.
That's so you be me.
As in, yes, sir.
What?
What to get about? Okay.
What do you want to take over the world for?
So that I can slap some people's sense back into their head. Tell them that the way we've been growing up is the way we're meant to have been growing up, not something so stupid.
I thought that, okay, what would be your... Sukuna is not a villain, it's literally a force of nature. Because that guy hates everybody.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's inside the...
Yeah.
Still OP. No, he'll die too soon. I'm sorry. But look at something. The only black guy inside that film, and he didn't really contribute to anything that was meaningful. So do you want to tell me you want to be in Attack on Titans?
To be honest, that's a terrible universe to be in.
Thank you.
I'm not even like... I'm not going somebody just brings up and be like, yeah, why? Bro, I'm not... Why can't we just be going fishing in the pond and, you know, we didn't have... I don't think they had proper underwear. They were just tying loincloth, like, peace of mind. So, that's breaking... Let's say just see somebody's feet. Somebody's feet just... Why? No, thank you.
But now that we see the errors of our ways, but like I said,
who's your most villainous character?
My most villainous character.
You know,
Your inspiration.
You know, a crazy ass villainous character that Blackbird.
Oh, for one,
is a character that
He started off like I thought he would be.
Yeah, but now look at him now.
If you think about it,
He had a plan and has been going according to his plan since, but he doesn't know what his plan is, or at the same time. Yeah, now because almost as if he's winging it, but the next thing he has the ability to do some.
But if I had to say, villain,
Dark version of Luffy there.
there's always
He has two devil fruits, right?
He's just moving.
Anyway, to answer your question, my most villainous character, no offense to Africa, though, there's no African villain character that I know. But my most villainous character,
if we are to have some of our deities as villainous characters, trust me, we have a lot.
Oh, no, we have plenty.
That will be contended with, so that's in...
What that would be like...
Shokmono. Imagine Shokmono as a literal villainous that wants to...
What do you call him? Shokmono?
I think the only one that everybody can understand
What's
is
the story?
Dr. Doom, to be honest.
Dr. Doom and another version of Tony Stark. Yeah.
No. The reason why I'm saying this is because there's one thing. This guy...
See, if Shango won't be bad guy...
No, John, actually, he has a motivation. He has
I'm like evil Zeus.
Yes. You know that guy will be taking apart continents in...
Zeus, by the way. I mean, we will argue and move on all over the world.
I say, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Zeus get fans, we will argue and all over the world.
I know. So let's not go far because we have too many people that love Zeus in a sense. Not love him, but I should say that they know him too much. You say that.
But then people don't know.
They know too much. How? What do you mean they know him too? Tell me what religion.
Wait. Let me ask you.
Shango is a religion or something.
Wait. Let me ask you something right now. Tell me you don't know more than Greek mythology than most of African culture, right?
I don't know.
Then you know, at least you know more than Greek mythology and mostly African culture.
Because at the time, those were the books I was being given.
Yeah.
And with time, I've come to find out about African mythology. My problem right now is remembering the sounds of their names or how to, every single name. Because more or less, we have the 401 deities that came down. You get?
Yeah.
We have them in name and record. Our own system is the most epic. All they did was blew up our own, gave us a new one based off our own, and expected us to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Take note.
But they still influence the mind.
Yeah. So see, our ish is the shit. It's oh my days, like. We have the computer system that everybody knows is literally of our own spirituality.
Oh, you're talking about the
16 beats, 32 beats,
the Ifa concept.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So see, me, I wish I knew more. If I say when we did school that time, they were teaching us. Another matter, education. It's much. They are just breeding workers. If we are teaching everybody the right thing that they need to learn at the right time, see, we will not be where we are right now because there's a lot of gaps that need to be. I can't remember what did I use Pythagoras theorem to do after secondary school.
Wait, you still use maths?
No, I'm not. You go still. You go pay my money. The person will pay 30%. No. That's now. Percentage maths now. Na maths. So you guys know now. We don't say tax. This one. If you don't go income tax things.
Me, the only maths I know is just to know how much I have, how much I'll lose.
If you're a public figure, go and do your tax. So when you keep control, go estimate your lifestyle for you.
All right.
So but think about it. But our own African system, I believe that what we had before was way better than what is happening now, and it will be a very good. It should be a good influence on the kind of content we watch and we take in. Because right now, everybody don't forget who them be now.
Yeah, true.
You go see Chiamaka, they call herself Sabrina. Standard now. Okay, so you see person go come, you will trade very powerful names. I have some very strong name, the name that I more or less are like shield. You know that kind of thing. If you talk you go talk your name as the God will be. You go stand fast. Some people don't go understand. They just say, my name is Shinaine. Nay, kill you there.
Yeah. All right, so
That's you.
And some guys there, they'll give you some like, you know, they can't pronounce my name. My name is Fufu. Oh, my name is standard now.
all right. So now that we've already stated how the other foreign influencers has also influenced our own entertainment, or rather us, not entertainment, us in general. I also believe, like you said right now, that we are expanding. I also believe that us Africans also influence the other entertainment industry that are inside the US or the ones.
Time to influence them.
Now, so you
yes, sir.
There's a show that came out called Gentry Chow versus the Underworld. It's an animation show. I like cartoons. So it's Netflix. So basically, one of the main protagonists was Michael Ole. Honestly speaking, I heard Ole. I thought maybe they meant Tifo, but maybe it's another Ole. So maybe I'm not pronouncing it right. But anyway, so he didn't really give much about the character. I'm not going to lie. Didn't give much about the character. They really showed that he had the ability to see the future. So I thought maybe Ifa, but they didn't really mention it. But the fact is that whenever he uses powers, whenever he does whenever his powers activate or a situation where he needs powers, you hear the drums of that you normally see for parties whenever someone is talking drums. Yeah, that's what you hear every time his ability is about to activate. And like that, that's why I know that African culture is influencing foreign land. Now, remember I mentioned one show called Ted Lasso. There's a Nigerian character there. It shows, talked about the Nigerian life. Well, the only thing if I let me not say it, because one of the things I was talking about was like oil, fish destroying the land and all that kind of stuff. I said, it's not wrong about that, but I don't know, let me just stop there. But the point is that this character existed. He was an actor. I can't remember his name. Man. And his name is very simple to remember. He's not Nigerian, but he acted like a Nigerian. It was okay. It was cool. Then, as time goes on, we see our Nigerian, not even Nigerian, Africans in comics and other entertainment industries. And even when mentioned, they try to explain it as much as possible. So, in Nigeria, I keep saying Nigeria, in African influence. Yeah, I think Africans have really influenced not just our own, but other entertainment industry. Even as ClubZella right now, what we're trying to do is not just talk about Nigeria in general, just talk about everything we can about other cultures, other histories. Even if we can't tell them all, we should tell them the best we can.
Yeah.
And give them at least the purest definition that we can. So that's why I believe. That's why I see the age of African influence coming in right now.
Of course, sir.
So my own share this now. Going back to the what's it called? The
topic.
we're still in the topic, but I just want to answer that question that you were saying about best villain. Let's speak. I mentioned Doctor. The reason why I mentioned Doctor is because he was generic, but he was a good villain. He does what he wants. He takes what he wants, and his influence are always stated, always there. But if we're talking about a villain, the one that I can say recently, like everybody should be familiar with. Who is familiar with Puss in Boots?
Yeah.
So he's a force of nature.
The guy just did the background.
Bro, he's a force of nature. He's a force of nature. Yes, he might. He cannot say he's a villain. He can say he's an anti-hero. But the fact that
Even that character in Supernatural,
which one of them?
Death.
Bro, that one was badass. The way he was, when Jimmy wanted to make a deal with him about getting his brother back, the way he talked and said, "You'll be dead for a day."
I've been death since. I'm death on every single plane of existence.
And the guy said that he could even kill God.
Because
No, he will collect God, not kill.
he is death. Like, please,
Everything dies, man.
yeah,
Everything dies.
it's a cycle. It must come, and when it's time,
So yeah, that's
That means it's like if you flip a coin, death is the other part, life is so the other side of God.
I be like so.
So what's it be like?
Because when he was talking to Dean, the character, about that he's going to collect everything in the universe, when he mentioned God, I say, yeah, that's a villain though. That's my pure definition of villain. The person that you know that once he catches you, you're fucked up. And there's almost nothing you can do to stop him when he wants to. So that's my best villain to answer that question.
Okay, so I'll just say in the recent mode of shows, recent shows I've watched in recent times that are outside there, my best recent villain is Ambessa. Ambessa from Arcane. Ambessa is a woman beside my heart.
Bro,
that is it.
She was perfect.
She threw down. She know how to use her feet.
I know that.
She's not a fairy tale queen. She's not a. She will come straight face to you, to you, and beat you up.
See, the thing is that I don't know. See, I don't care whether she's for whether they got that character from Africa, but
That's a good.
that character, that villain, bro.
That was more or less like an African, like a war queen.
Yeah.
Like the leader of the. She had.
That was Zaria.
Zaria, that type thing, as in she
So you can say Africans have influence.
See, we've the women, then we Amazon Knights, Amazon Kini, Thor, where still Shango. See, Iron Man, Ogun. See Poseidon, Olokun. You see, I don't have how he used to be. You get it, you get it. Issue is not the same.
For this villain, Anansi.
Anansi.
I want to laugh, but I know that if I laugh, it will be loud. Because
I'm about to say, laughter will be loud.
She allows you.
hey.
But yeah, but at the same time, Sha,
You're not supposed to talk.
we already influence a lot of things just for us to recognize it when we see it.
Yeah.
People just tend to want to be ignorant or not believe that we are capable of having such, because in its sad truth, they've been whitewashed, or they would say they've been brainwashed to see the opposite. They don't want to associate with what is originally theirs. They think what is theirs is diabolical and what they said is right is appropriate.
Yeah.
If you tell them a very honest truth that this is what know. So it's a matter of right now we need to know how to feed them this information in the most entertaining way possible that will also make them want to research and find out more about it, I think. So that they get to find out that this is our own shit. Because if we really want to a lot of our art is still being held back by these people in their countries and their museums. Now, think about it. What if they took the cased carnations of deities that are supposed to support part of our ecosystem to their own side, and that's why their own side of the world is thriving.
Deep.
And they left the . Diabols back here. How do we know that's not what happened? On a British show, they said the walls of Benin were the largest structure, man-made structure in the world at the time. Who blew it up? Yes, it got blown so badly. How many times have you seen the walls of Benin? Have you even seen an inch, square corner, piece,
So you can
stone?
say that they can be a story
They
about.
blew that shit sky gleamingly high. I mean, I would like to go and see it if it's somewhere.
Wall
In the world, man-made structure. Take note. So it's because people now they are so ignorant about it. Oh, it's a brother. Oh God. So it's just a matter of warming it into their heads that we too we have, or we've always had our own. It's just this one just came and they just do like this for us.
Yeah.
Some people just say, there's some different people, they say that chocolate. Or they say that mirror. We're not that dumb, oh my God.
I remember one time on
That's stupid now.
I remember one time. I don't know what the show was all about. But one white woman, was talking to one other woman that I think she was a book writer. Then she now said something about the book that she's written. I just said that, do Nigerians have library? I found out insulting, to be honest.
Okay, so see now, there's another thing about, the media, so to speak. What they might be feeding her in a country is totally different from what is happening in your own space, right? Right now, I think my aunt even had that conversation. There's one time that one lady at our office was like, you're from Nigeria, really? I thought you people stay in huts out there. And she was like, huts, okay. Would you like to come? So, let the office post you. Like, oh no, my head is a bit sad. No. Okay, I could pay for a ticket to come.
Wow. That just feels like this.
I became, they tell me, say, I've never seen this many G-Wagons before. My brother, it's...
Now everybody's trying to come back to Nigeria.
If they actually, and now it's because they are using the people that are representing us outside, they are looking at them to look into the country so they can see that it's not that bad now. How would somebody think that we're still staying in huts as of 2005?
Okay.
You get. So it's just I know right now.
Why 2005?
No, that as I can remember that's when that woman's kid was in Nigeria because my aunt said is your age bracket. You're gonna have a night out. Let him see what the town is like. So I got a fat envelope. I drive on and everything. I'm like, oh shit, this is the shit. Damn. What I mean, it was a nice envelope. I'm not gonna lie. Very inspiring envelope. Like, that's not the kind of thing that your auntie will just suddenly call you like, Alpha, Ibolowa, Mabo,
All right, now that we've established the influence in African culture and America, I can say that it was actually good meeting you, Seyi, especially with the way you talked about everything and also the conspiracy. Let me not say conspiracy, or your enlightenment to how knowledgeable things are nowadays.
Oh, I mean, it's my pleasure. Hopefully, I did not confuse you, but I convinced you to do research and re-educate yourself and have a lack of being allergic to sense. Please acquire sense. It's very important.
All right, thank you. All right, so that's it for today, and good night.
Good night.
Should I have said good night?